I have octophobia, which is a fear of number. I need 10 hours sleep a night. I collect novelty coasters.
The coasters collide is the most boring.
Can't be as interesting as you.
Yawn. Was that right?
Yeah. I'm only mildly boring.
No. I'm bluffing. I'm collecting myself.
Of?
Clocks and crafting one spittle things. Very cute. I recently got this amazing cuckoo clock from Freiburg in Germany. And the 8 was particularly homemade. So hard to find the thing. Showing about 10 hours though. I work at night, so I have irregular sleep patterns.
I need my sleep.
I was a junior clay pigeon shooting champion. I have more piercing that can't be seen than can. And I'm allergic to bullshit.
Is this a trick one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit is the line.
Wrong. I am totally allergic to bullshit.
Very witty.
No. Literally.
You are literally allergic to the shit that comes out the back of the bull.
I discovered it the hard way, cleaning out the stables at my uncle's farm. That's also where I learned clay pigeon shooting, but I never touched a gun now.
That sounds like an interesting childhood. So that means that the piercings are a lie, right?
Surprising, eh? Did you have some good mental images though?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even live in a moment's thought. Can I loop back to the fact that your name is actually Azalea?
I'm not a habitual liar, I promise. Just ask me anything.
You're deflecting.
Said I'd explain another time, and there's plenty more to learn about me anyway.
I want to know what you are really passionate about, Azalea.
Good one. Doesn't get asked enough. I've dabbled in all sorts, so whilst my business is what I enjoy at the moment, I know it won't last forever.
You get bored easily?
No, it's just I'm still searching for my true passion.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I hope you find it soon. So, why did you get that from place?
What the hell?
Sorry, lad. Looks like you could use a bit of extra colour on the Halloween costume.
Prick. That's not.
You really make up a bit this.
I had myself on it.
Since your boyfriend made me Dracula.
You've got a big mouth, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm very witty.
I don't know about this one, dude. I mean, she's really good with a gun and everything. I don't think about fighting and stuff. But we'll leave it.
Apologise to me right now.
For what?
I'll get you kicked out. Ruin your big night out with the lads unless they've abandoned your purpose.
Alright, sorry.
Thanks for letting me know that.
No worries. Here.
Double thanks.
Good.
Thank you.
Because well, the pentagram. So.
Yes.
Thank you.
I can get it.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, it's cool.
I don't know if he said she was kind of living, you know, paycheck to paycheck type thing before, so.
No, I appreciate the offer, but could we split it?
Go on then. So that was really cool, Ryan. Thanks for the game, too.
Yeah, no, of course. Can't really believe you're still around after some of my treats. Are you okay getting home?
Yeah. I'll order a cab now. Fancy waiting with me?
Yeah, of course.
Ryan.
Please, no, don't get up.
Hi.
The early bird catches the worm. Have you been waiting long?
No, I was just passing time with a bit of people watching. I love thinking about what brought all these humans to cross paths with me.
Do you have any good stories?
Yeah, that couple over there. Yeah, don't look. They're having a relationship showdown. When they arrived, he was really physically affectionate with her. But then as she became more animated, he withdrew into himself.
Do you think it's over?
She'll hear him out, but her body language suggests she's made up her mind. How do you take breakups?
Wait. I want to know, is there anything he could do? Like save the relationship?
It really depends on how happy she is.
I am definitely a bad dummy. No. Sorry. I do not get angry. I get heartbroken.
Even if it wasn't a good relationship.
Yeah, but in every relationship, there's the chance that it could be special. I think both people see that, even if it's just for a fleeting moment, possibility of a happily ever after. I just nosedive right in the field there.
Cheers.
It's very good wine.
It is for Ryan.
My knowledge in wine is not fantastic.
Old world would be like French, European.
How you knew her?
Yeah.
How is the studying going?
Well, I've been living in the library, but what's new there? We did cover an interesting topic, though. You know how we have different styles of learning and communication? Well, broadly speaking, there are two distinct ways of thinking, emotional or rational.
Okay, can you tell what I am?
I can evaluate you, but I take no responsibility if you don't like results.
No. Except that we are on a second date, so a bad evaluation also reflects on you.
That is true. All right, let's do this. So, how are you at making new friends? Do you actively engage with everyone and anyone, or are you a lone wolf?
Can I not be somewhere in between? Like that I'm selective with my company?
No. You have to pick one side of the spectrum.
For me,
I mean, I can socialize when I need to.
As we can see.
Yes. Most of the time, I would prefer my own company. I mean, I guess you could call me a loner.
No, not at all. I definitely appreciate an introverted energy.
What's the next question?
This is a good one. Does seeing other people cry move you to cry yourself?
Okay, this is very specific.
These questions are rooted in psychological study.
So you didn't just get them online.
No.
Not to sound cold-hearted or anything, but no, I would only cry if I'm actually directly affected by something.
That's fine. We're all programmed differently.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, just popping the loo.
I kinda had an idea that she was already with someone because of the pictures, but I'm gonna leave it.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Not much. Wait, so what's next?
Here's a big one. Are you a planner or a spur-of-the-moment person?
So am I calculated or spontaneous?
That's a more erudite way of putting it.
Erudite? What?
Like articulate.
Yes. Articulate. Yes. I have to admit, I am a serial planner. Even things you didn't think could be planned, I will have a spreadsheet. I will have a schedule. I will have everything.
Do you break down all of your dates into a spreadsheet?
No, come on, that's too much for me. Do people do that?
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Do you?
Next up, do you like to actively or passively participate in a narrative? So if someone's telling a story, how does it unfold in your head?
Like, do I experience it in the first or the third person?
Exactly. Do you actively visualize yourself in the action, or do you passively absorb it from a distant perspective?
I'd say passive.
Oh, I think I'm definitely passive. I just like to sit back, watch the movie unfold, and I just don't overthink it.
I'm the same. I have enough to experience in my own life without transposing myself into others. Final question, Ryan.
Feet don't fail me now.
You can't fail.
Don't make me dramatic.
Do you get impatient with people less efficient than yourself?
Like how the waiter hasn't taken our food order yet.
Oh, awkward. I get to order at the bar.
Ew. I guess I'll let him off that one then.
For me, I don't get impatient like that, so
I think getting impatient is pointless. Like, what do you actually gain from getting upset at someone else's shortcomings? It doesn't change anything.
Very little. You just overburden yourself with angst.
Or, I mean, you just end up discouraging others.
Patience is a virtue.
So, what is the verdict?
Based on your answers, you are a rational thinker. You are logic-focused and pragmatic. You prefer to analyze concrete details in a situation.
Is that good for dating?
Some people date successfully by ticking a set of boxes.
Okay, but you also need emotional connection too.
Yeah, like anything, you need an emotional connection to balance out the rationality.
Yours was particularly about like the pop culture influence on behavior.
Modeling and attraction dynamics. And I think that's something that's really relevant right now, especially with all the reality dating shows.
Then what do you do if you're not studying?
I like to read, which is just studying.
So he's gonna have a day.
No commentary, please.
Scrolling.
Scrolling back. Oh.
So,
There's the button. Then we do it.
oops, I forgot that I was, let's see. How do can I go back and change it? Okay.
Ready? No, wait.
Go, go!
Hello, Kathleen. It is Ryan here speaking. How are you doing? Fine. I was wondering if you were free all this week, and if you wanted to maybe meet up, maybe get dinner, take a break from the library. Yeah? Okay, yes, that sounds great. I will get back in touch, and I'll send John some details or something. Okay, bye.
Amazing.
It's a relief.
Amazing. You do sound like you're setting a goal.
I didn't know what to say. What do you say? Yeah. Good evening, yourself.
Lovely little spot you found here, right at the bar.
Yes, this is where all the action is. Oh, would you like a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Nibbles.
Always.
What would you like?
Wait, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Chili on tortilla chips. Oh, the breads do some interesting things.
I'm sorry.
Is this romantic or is this silly?
I don't know. Here, have a tortilla chip. There. Cheers.
Cheers. This is my first proper dinner date since my last relationship.
Was it a regular thing?
Not when it wasn't cooked by me. He wanted me to do all the domestic duties.
And you didn't want to be a housewife.
No. Playing devil's advocate, though, I was a student and he was earning all of the household income.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure there was a compromise you could have found.
We never did. He wanted me to quit my studies, and the rest is history.
So you did you, and stuck to what you wanted to do. I respect that. That takes guts.
Is there an income setup that you would prefer?
Well, living in London is pretty hard on either these days.
I know. What you mean is a living wage in the city?
I would say dual income, probably. I mean, it's not really like back in the day where one person's income would be enough to sustain an entire household. I think that financial security is really important in a long-term relationship.
More than emotions?
Yeah, but emotions thrive in a stable environment.
That's really hard for me to hear. It'll be 2 or 3 more years before I earn a proper income.
Look, it's way too early to be even having these conversations anyway.
I know, but still good to know.
So, thank you for coming today.
It's a really great spot. It's public but private. People open up more in intimate settings.
Do they? Okay, well, tell me something new then.
I've got a scar under my hair.
Oh, how did that happen?
Actually, there's something else I should tell you.
No, I want to know about the scar.
I'm in the middle of divorce proceedings. It's uncharted territory for me. You're the first person I've got this far with since my marriage ended. We've been separated for 2 years. My education was the big problem. I couldn't contribute financially, and I wasn't willing to have a child before I graduated. He couldn't wait. I totally understand that's an issue. I'm so sorry again.
No, look, it doesn't bother me one iota. Past is the past.
Thank you, Ryan.
I want your academic opinion on something.
Oh, golly.
Are we compatible? Like, what are our prospects beyond this?
Well, we wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't at least a little bit compatible. But there is still one area that we don't have much data on.
And what is that?
Sexual compatibility. It can be developed over